Hi everyone. So today I want to share my thoughts on Hardwiring Excellence by Quint Studer and also introduce two other books that had a big impact on how I lead and communicate with my team in healthcare. As someone supervising a social work team within the case management department, I'm always looking for strategies that are practical and impactful, and Studer's book definitely has some of those. So, what really stood out to me in Hardwiring Excellence was the emphasis on building a culture of accountability and recognition. One memorable concept is the idea of rounding for outcomes, like checking in with staff, not just about the tasks, but how they're doing personally and professionally. I've started doing this more intentionally and have seen how it builds trust and transparency. The other strategy that resonated with me was the importance of celebrating the wins, so big and small. In healthcare, we're often so focused on what's next that we don't pause to reflect on what's working. So, implementing intentional praise has lifted morale and reinforced our team values. So, several of my team members have been recognized not just within each other, like recognizing each other, but also nurses, chart nurses, physicians have nominated them for what we call the Golden Pineapple. So, this is recognitions in how a certain employee exemplifies Baptist Health's values. So the fact that they have had an increase in the amount of recognitions that they're receiving means that we're not only doing something really well within our department, but it's also being recognized outside of our department. To that end, the books that I would like to recommend, so if you're just stepping into healthcare leadership or managing teams, I found that these are foundational tools to supplement Studer's work. First is The Five Languages of Appreciation in the Workplace by Gary Chapman and Paul White. I asked my team to take the self-assessment and it transformed how we showed gratitude within the department or within the team. So understanding each person's appreciation language helped me tailor recognition in ways that are meaningful. Some people's appreciation language was something like public shout outs. Some people love that. Other people just prefer the quiet thank you or just help with tasks. Since implementing this, our employee satisfaction scores have trended upward, mine specifically, and to my knowledge, apparently the scores have never been as high as since I came onto the team and started implementing gratitude. So the second book is called I Said This, You Heard That by Kathleen Edelman. It dives into communication wiring and personality colors. So we also completed this color assessment as a team this year and it was eye-opening. So it allowed me to better understand my team's communication preferences and their conflict styles. So this led to fewer miscommunications and smoother team interactions and it just a stronger sense of psychological safety. So last year it was more about how to show them gratitude specifically, which was still a communication tool. This year was more about their communication and learning styles as well as the conflict styles so that I could tailor the feedback specific to that individual. And I've seen great success with these strategies. It's not always smooth. My biggest challenge was getting the buy-in from leaders above me who are used to different systems. They're used to different habits. So change management takes patience and the improvement in the team dynamics is worth it. So that was an effort for myself. I'm always looking to improve systems. So patience was the greatest thing that I could bring to that, not just for the team itself, for the benefit of my direct reports, but leadership as well by modeling what I wanted to see from the team as well. So I truly believe that whether you start with Hardwiring Excellence or these two communication focus reads, what matters most is finding the tools that help you lead with empathy, with intention, with clarity. Those are always my focuses. So I really enjoyed those reads and I enjoyed supplementing it with Hardwiring Excellence. So thank you for listening. I'd love to hear what you all read that shape your leadership.